Hi, I'm Jim Frith, founder of Top Fit Pros, and I'm 63 years old. Now, generally, when you look online at trainers, training classes, and fitness, they're 20-something or 30-something. So I ask you, do you think they understand your body? Do they understand what it's like to live in a body that's over 45 years old? They're in a different place in life. Young women have high estrogen levels and high progesterone levels. Young men have high testosterone levels. Both genders have high growth hormone levels. And those hormones do wonderful things for their bodies. In children and adolescents, growth hormones stimulate the growth of bone and cartilage. And in younger adults, growth hormones keep the bones healthy. All of the hormones that I just talked about reduce inflammation, they speed the metabolism, and they increase energy levels. People under 45 tend to have healthy connective tissue, fascia, so they can withstand sudden changes in intensity that take them even up to explosive movement without any real warm-up. Under age 45, they can literally go years without workouts, come back to establish an exercise regimen and gain back virtually everything that they had lost. Wouldn't it be nice if people over 45 could do that? Over 45, all of these helpful hormones decline in their levels in your bloodstream, which brings numerous problems. First of all is rapid muscle loss when workouts are missed. That's called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. It's an extreme challenge to regain that muscle if you're over 45. A rapid decline in testosterone and growth hormone levels results if you go through a period of inactivity. And you generally cannot get back to the levels where you would have been if you hadn't disrupted your exercise levels. The decline in the levels of testosterone and growth hormone is much slower if you are exercising with some intensity on a regular basis. Menopause brings huge declines in estrogen and progesterone in women, and that results in rapid bone loss in postmenopausal women who are inactive, which leads to osteopenia and osteoporosis. A steady loss of collagen occurs in connective tissues as we get older. That's why we get wrinkles. And it's also why our connective tissue that surrounds our muscles tends to get less flexible. That lack of elasticity leads to joint pains and to a much higher propensity for injury. So what can we do about all that as older adults? What we can do is to exercise regularly and not take weeks off. Mortality rates rise dramatically for those who do not exercise regularly. People an average age of 62 were tracked 661,000 of them. And what they found is that people that exercised at least 64 minutes a day, 450 minutes a week, were 64% more likely to be alive in 14 years. Now, that seems like a lot, 64 minutes a day, but it's not just dedicated quote-unquote exercise time. It does include exercise like hiking and long walks, swimming, tennis, pickleball, and whatever other kinds of vigorous activities you might be doing. But it also includes simple things like walking around the grocery store to get your groceries, doing your laundry, being active doing that, cleaning the house, doing yard work, vigorous gardening. There are all kinds of things that would be included in that moderate exercise. But for best results in weight maintenance, quality of life, health, and longevity, you need more than just moderate exercise. You need to have some higher intensity exercise. You need 3 one-hour workouts a week that incorporate all of the elements that an older person needs in the process of a workout. So when you work out, you need a significant warm-up to minimize the risk of muscle pulls and tendinous tears. You need significant stretching at the end to keep the warmed up tissues from tightening up post-workout. You need 40 to 45 minutes of exercise that is as close to high intensity as your body is ready to handle. And you need resistance training in upper and lower body in all planes of motions for most of the workout. And finally, you need a variety of exercise, a lot of different exercise during the course of your workout. Why? Why do you need all that? Well, fascia, as we said, is less elastic. And so going from cold to high intensity too quickly increases the risk of injury. So that's why you need that warm up, much more than a younger person. Resistance training has been proven to substantially slow the loss of bone density and to enhance your muscle health, to preserve the muscle so you don't lose muscle tissue. When you do simple exercises like going for a walk, you're not stressing your upper body muscles, and as a result, you will lose them. So you have to challenge all of your joints and all of your muscles, which is why you have to do things in all planes of motion. You need exercises that take you through that. You need exercise that reduces the likelihood of injuries in daily living. And that's what the variety does for you. Having a variety of different stresses with resistance training in all different planes of motion, in a lot of different types of positions and a lot of different movements, that variety of exercise will prepare you much better for daily living with no injury. You need intense exercise and full involvement of the entire body. I mean, intense for you. What is intense for you? And this is very personal. But intense exercise and full involvement of the entire body dramatically slows down the hormone level declines. We don't want those hormones to just rapidly decline. We have some control over that. Yes, it's going to decline over time. We can't get it all back, but we can slow it down a lot. And we can be way higher in the hormone levels if we've been regularly exercising intensely. Once we're warmed up, how long should we push ourselves? That's the next question. Well, a 20-year-old athlete can get great results in a 30-minute high-intensity interval training workout. 30 minutes, that's great. But that doesn't happen the same way when we're over 45. We can't push ourselves to the same level of intensity that a 20-year-old athlete can. We just can't. So we have to work out longer. Yes, we'll push ourselves as much as we can, but it's going to take us 40 to 45 minutes at our highest level of intensity that we're going to be able to do for us to get the same results as that 20-year-old athlete. High-intensity interval training is very valuable. Studies have shown that it improves skeletal muscles, it reduces the risk factors for mortality across the board, it improves your vasculature, your respiration, your autonomic function, which is your regulatory system, your cardiac function, your exercise capacity, it reduces inflammation, it improves immune function, and it improves your quality of life. That is a fabulous list. Top Fit Pros workouts are designed specifically for ages 45 and over. We do 1-hour workouts, and in that hour, we have a thorough warm-up. We finish with 10 minutes of stretching. We have 40 to 45 minutes of appropriate intensity exercise in the middle, meaning you're pushing yourself to the level that's appropriate for you. And we have 5 different broad levels of intensity, and within each of those, if you go to a workout in one of those broad levels, then I'm going to teach you about hitting the higher levels or paring back to what is appropriate for you. So across that spectrum, you have a huge number of different potential levels of intensity that's going to be right for you. We have a tremendous variety of exercises. We do about 25 different exercises in every workout. We do them in all planes of motion. We do resistance training all over the body. And the results are great. My clients experience great results. So I hope you're going to join us in a workout, and I hope I'll see you soon.